Hello Leo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for the 1st of April through to the 15th. So we are in fellow fire sign Aries season and we'll see how that goes for you, transitioning from fire to water. And immediately we have my beautiful cat Stella here, and she came in last time for Leo as well, didn't you, darling? So we have Pentacle Princess, Pentacle Queen, Earth Palace, Capricorn Throne. Okay, interesting. And a lot of pentacles coming through. So we're immediately looking at money, health, material resources coming through. And that Pentacle Queen with the Capricorn Throne is fantastic energy to come in. This is a great time to be things clearing the way, a lot of support for health, changes to money in terms of looking at your money, nurturing that, bringing it in. With that Pentacle Princess, I actually feel like there might be an idea or something you're working on, or a side of your business or a side of your career, or just something that is kind of been doing okay, and it's like going to get a little boost this time. It's going to get a little boost with that Queen of Pentacles just kind of guiding the way. So this could be just a little bit more extra cash coming in for some of you, a bit of extra money, or it could just be seeing success, seeing that you're getting like something's growing, there's growth with something you've been working on. And it can also be related to, like I said, the health, like if you've been kind of working and pushing, and I think things become a lot easier. So the struggle kind of gets taken out of it a little bit. I'm going to have to find a spot around Stella because she's just like, I'm commandeering this Leo reading, being a little mini lioness yourself. So, but we'll work around it, Leo. Don't worry. So let's pull just one more card to come through. Wow. Okay. Look what's come in. Look what's come in. Strength, Leo. Beautiful. Your own card has come in, Sun, Pluto. And it's interesting because I feel like this time, this is something you've been working on for a while. And I feel like it's gradually over the years even been building in strength. And it can be a confidence. It can be just knowing your value, however it's presenting. It can be, like I said, even muscle, like strength. Anyway, heart, it can be any of those things. But I feel like this is now the opportunity that something can be unlocked, that something can get a little buzz, a little boost again. And it's going to give you, with this Sun card, vitality, strength coming in. And, it's the strength card, sorry. And it's just giving you this sense that it's just giving you a little boost, and it's a sense of something in your life in particular, whatever it is that you've been working on. So it might be anything. It's just going zzz and narrowing in and focusing in on that. So that's fantastic. So we're going to pull some more cards around this and some tarot and see. Let me get my cards, see what else is coming in. Now, I feel like, with that Pluto energy and the Sun, it's kind of an interesting energy coming in together. I mean, Pluto's the planet of transformation, and it's been a slow transformation. And I do feel like you're getting a lot of information. You're able to actually, something is seeing the light. It's a sense of something has become clearer, that it's working as well, and that it can build and grow in strength. But it's also, sometimes with the Pluto energy, this comes in cycles. It comes and revisits us at certain times of our lives. And I feel like this isn't the final time it's going to come back. It's kind of if we're looking at a cycle, say that you've been growing this, say it's 10-year cycle, 20-year cycle. It could be it's a longer cycle is what I'm getting, somewhere around that realm. Some of you 10 years, some 20 years. And it is a sense, some even 2 years. So it is a sense that this is not the last time it's going to come back around. So you're going to get this little boost of energy, strength, vitality. Something's going to get helped along the way. And something where there was restrictions is now being pushed into an energy of motivation and drive. So you could be feeling like you've been wanting to put a lot more work and effort into something, feeling a bit more inspired, having the energy to do that. But yes, very much this is not the end of the cycle is what I was trying to say before. This is kind of, I'm getting 2/3 of the way into the cycle, not half, but not somewhere between half and finished. And look what's come up, the Ace of Cups, beautiful. So this is a new beginning coming through for you, Leo. Absolutely. It comes with a lot of healing, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy coming through with that Ace of Cups. It can be a sense of something new is finally being birthed or being presented. And they're showing me, you know how they had the old-fashioned things? I don't know if any of you have seen Bridgerton, where you would you kind of get presented as a teenager and then I can't remember the name of it, and then you're now like you've entered into society. I can't remember the exact word for it, but that's kind of what I'm getting, that something in your life is kind of being presented and now entering, and it's kind of matured and ready to show. Now we've got the Seven of Cups crossing it. So it's like we get out there. It's like it's got pushed out into the universe and pushed out into the limelight. And then it's like, oh, there's so many different options and opportunities. Which way should I go? And it can be this overwhelm and excitement. It's kind of like, one of the young girls going, oh, there's so many potential suitors here. I don't know which way to go. And there's this innocence and excitement to it, but there's also a danger of perhaps being too flippant, frivolous, or just not knowing what it is that you want. So with it just kind of being a bit like not sure of which direction to go in. So that can also be the energy that comes up with it. But I don't actually not getting anything particularly negative about that. Wow, the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Wow, all these cups. A very emotional time, I would say. It's kind of interesting. And this is the card of love, connection. So that's really in your conscious mind. This is what's coming through in terms of your conscious energy. So it could be looking for that. And that's kind of interesting that we had that. They're showing me the suitor kind of energy of looking around, wanting to find that. I'm just noticing the Empress is at the bottom of the deck here. So I do feel like there's trying to find the right connection with someone, or it can be reconnection, working with a partner as well, however this is playing out. But yeah, finding that love connection or connection to something you love. Right at the bottom, I see that she's looking around the Empress. So again, and I think that's a big theme. That's what that Leos are working on this year, is really stepping into abundance and working on that. But Stelli's move, I'm going to make the opportunity to claim my space. She keeps flicking it away like, no. Okay, let's see what's happening deep down. So it is really nice. This Two of Cups it feels like there's a lot of joy and connection here. And this can be new love coming in for some of you, like looking for that new love, or just wanting to, like I said, it's beautiful. Seven of Wands, or reconnection within an existing partnership. So, or just finding the people or the energies that you want to really connect with. The Seven of Wands, deep down. So this is a fantastic energy for happening deep down, because this is getting yourself in a better position. You're kind of vaulting yourself up. You've worked hard for this. It's kind of also being able to, I'm getting, again, we've got strength coming in, and we've got strength here. And it's a sense of being able to have this inner strength to defend your position, however that presents, to defend this Pentacle Princess, defend her honour, but defend whatever it is that you've been putting out into the world, or whatever it is that you're trying to bring in, whatever this, but getting yourself in a much better position in terms of happiness and love, absolutely, just as a general energy coming through. Let's look at the recent past, the Five of Wands. So there's been conflict in the past. I'll just hold this up. So I mean, it's like I need to get away from this conflict, something that's creating conflict, or it could be a group energy. It's just a conflict that's happening. It could be around competition, the fact that something's been hard to get off the ground because it's been a very competitive market. So that's also something else. But there's a sense of an emotional breakthrough around that. So that's actually really fantastic, feeling really good about something. Something gets healed around that. 5 of Cups in the near future. So that's kind of interesting coming in. I'm just going to pull a card next to that. The 7 of Swords. So this is kind of interesting. For some of you, this can be bridging a gap between the past, letting go of the past and stepping into the future. And actually, being quite discreet about how you're going to do that, playing your cards pretty close to the chest. It might be that you're wanting to leave a situation and move on from something. This can also be someone deceiving you. And that's what I'm getting. There's this lovely innocence with this 7 of Cups. And if you imagine it's like the young girl being presented to society, this is an energy that's around for you, Leo. And it's an innocent energy. And yes, there's all these suitors around, however they present, or opportunities, options. And some of them are not necessarily, like I said, the best. They might have ill intentions. Some of them are, everyone's got their agendas. And so this can also be that something doesn't work out. One of those options, and nothing to worry about too much because there's 7, there's lots more options than here, but something doesn't work out. So that could also be this energy as well. So, and if that's the case, I actually feel like you're kind of getting away with it. You're getting away with not being too hurt about that, because it's like if something doesn't work out, it's kind of like the universe saying, well, that's actually lucky. You didn't end up with this opportunity. You didn't end up down that path, and you need to get away from that because that is not the right energy for you. So you are presenting as the Page of Swords. And again, we've got the Pages of the Pentacles, and it's this sense of something stepping out and feeling like something's quite new, opening yourself up to the new, can be vulnerable energy, but it feels exciting at the same time. And it's very much open to learning. There's a lot of information coming in with this Page of Swords, learning a lot of stuff, just ear to the wind, going, okay, what's coming in? What am I hearing? What am I understanding? And formulating new opinions, new thoughts, new understandings of situations, because you are stepping out into an established area, but it's new for you. So it's kind of interesting. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles, it's the energy surrounding you. So this is good because you've got the space here with this 9 of Pentacles. This is like happy to be on your own. If you're single, it might be just happy to be on my own. Yeah, I am looking for love, but I don't necessarily feel like I need to jump into something straight away if it's not feeling right. But if you're looking for, this could be work opportunity because we've got a lot of the pentacles as well. This could be a sense of just looking for financial independence, wanting to feel quite independent, not tied down, not having to deal with restrictions as well. So that is also an energy that's coming around. And I'm kind of getting, in terms of health as well, it's wanting to feel good and wanting to feel like you have now the vitality, the abundance and the freedom to be able to step into some better health. So yeah, that's kind of interesting energy coming around, but it's a lovely independent energy of gratitude even. But yeah, could be looking for some more financial independence or just freedom and independence in general. So let's look at hopes and fears. The Fool. Yeah, wanting to step into something new, but also at the same time, that's probably completely terrifying. So, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. And then as an outcome, we have the 4 of Cups. So interesting. There is something unexpected coming your way, Leos. An offer coming in, an emotional offer coming in that maybe you weren't ready or weren't expecting, but it's something that you really kind of need to consider. So it's kind of interesting because you've got these 2 divine hands offering you a cup. And so it's like there's an offer from the universe or the divine saying, here's something that could bring you some emotional happiness. And we have the Ace of Wands reversed coming in actually. And it might not be something that you want. It may be something that you haven't known that you've wanted or you haven't thought that you wanted. But for whatever reason, the universe is offering it to you. And it's getting you out of a comfort zone, out of a place of where there's a place of growth here. But yeah, it's interesting. It's a different kind of opportunity to what you're expecting. So, and I do feel like you're going to see some growth with something that you're working on. But yeah, it's something, it's kind of interesting. This is kind of a sideways, something kind of takes you a bit sideways, but not necessarily bad. It's just showing you perhaps what it is that very clearly what's right for you and what's not. So, and that might be presenting and showing you what it is that you don't want as well for some of you. So it's kind of fascinating. But what I'm getting is that they're saying the universe is offering this to you. So you might turn your nose up at it and go, oh, as if I want to do that. And they're saying to consider it for whatever reason. See what we got. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Yes. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. And so that's what I'm getting with this, is that there might be some fear and doubt around that because of it might be bringing up these feelings of when things have not worked out in the past with this Five of Cups energy coming in. But it feels like a good opportunity. I just feel this reluctance to step into it for whatever reason. And the universe is saying if you say yes to life, then life will say yes to you and all of that. So it's kind of an interesting one. It's a question of trust, really, trusting something that gets offered to you. So that could actually help you kind of really move beyond something, move away from something that's been very restrictive for you. So it's kind of interesting energy, and I think we'll find out. We'll get more information in the extended around that, I would say, Leo. But I'm just they're saying pull a fairy card. I'm going to pull a charm first and then we'll pull a fairy for you before we go. We have the tree, beautiful. And it's kind of interesting because there's two trees in this charm and one's got a circle around it, so it's been restricted. And this one is the one that doesn't have the circle, so now it's a time for growth. You're being offered an opportunity to step into something and grow. And it's just something maybe you haven't thought of, but the universe is going, this could actually be really good for you. So, yeah, and definitely could be related to family trees as well. But yeah, I'm just getting growth. There's some very strong foundations here coming through in terms of bringing more growth. And so we're going to finish off this part of the reading with a fairy card and see where we end up with this. What do you want to say to Leos? What intuitive messages? Fairies always give kind of different intuitive messages. So I'm going to see what comes through for you, Leo. That didn't feel right. It'll be the Retriever. Beautiful. I love this card. It's such a beautiful card to come through. And it really is saying something is coming back to you now. Something precious is coming back to you. And you're being offered this. You've been offered something very precious that is related to your throat chakra. It's related to how you express yourself, how you talk, how you communicate. It can be related to singing even. Or a conversation that needs to be had, a connection, but it's like something is coming back to you that is ready to grow and expand. And it might be, you might be like, oh, I don't know if I'm quite ready for this, but the universe is saying, well, we think you are. So that's where this reluctance is coming in with this Ace of Wands, because it might feel like, well, I don't know if that's my thing that I've generated, but the universe is kind of saying we're presenting you with this opportunity. So it's kind of very interesting energy, Leo. It's good. I feel like there's this golden opportunity here, and to see it, to take it, to say yes to it. Absolutely. So yeah, that's the reading for April the 1st through to the 15th. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. I'd love it if you come over, because what we'll do is we'll pull some clarifiers for this part of it. Usually pulls out a different narrative. As you know, there's always different energies working within. Energies are complicated, complex, and find out what else is coming in the near future and the future beyond. Might find out some clarity around that interesting little intriguing puzzle that's happening there. And then we shall zone in and focus in on career, money, love and relationships, and pull some cards for that. So I'd love it if you come over to the extended reading. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin it to the comments as well. It will take you over to Vimeo. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Leo, thank you so much. I just got, this could be a marriage proposal for some of you. It's got the say yes. Yeah, thank you so much. But just consider something. The universe is giving you this big encouragement to say yes to something that's being offered. So, and it is a divine offering. So thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. That's a way that it tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content if you leave a comment. And it's also great for me to hear how this is resonating with you. And share if you think this will help somebody as well. So please take care, Leos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.